Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing this Monday morning? It's hard to keep track of the days without leaving the house these days. Start a little bit early this morning. I'm going to have to stop a little bit early due to some work commitments. So I thought I'd get a few minutes to start. And I see Beyond Beauty, who's live every morning. I think at 7 Eastern. You go live every morning. Sent a few people over. We thank you for that. Let me get everybody down in the attendance. For those of you that haven't been here before, this month we have an attendance prize. We're keeping track of the attendance all month, and those with the highest attendance will win a $10 gift card at the end of the month. I see Teresa and Mike from BRV. Let me get you guys down. Beyond Beauty, Amy McFarland. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We got a lot done around our house this weekend. I cleaned the gutters. They were horrible. They actually need to be replaced. That's on our list of things to replace. Our list on our home is growing, but it is our home base, and it's a moneymaker for us when we're not here. So hey, Melnetti, living free zip code list. Thanks for coming in. I got you down for your points as well. And we just had our air conditioner go out, so we have to do the air conditioning and furnace, which were about 30 to 40 years old, each of them was. So we figured it was time to replace both of them, have that all done. We are going to have to get a new roof and gutters probably next spring. So a lot on the list of things to do here with the house. But as some of you know, we do rent our home out on Airbnb and VRBO. So in 18 months, 2 seasons, I think we're getting close to around 60K of income. So that'll cover a lot of that. Now that we're back home, we're losing some of that revenue, but we're not spending all that money traveling, and we're catching up on a lot of the repairs here at the house. So I see Aaron. Hey, Aaron, thanks for joining this morning. I know you guys are starting your first day at your work camping there in Iowa. I'll get you down for your points. Graham Peterson's there. Hello. What everybody else do this weekend? Any fun things? Any unique things? Any happy news, sad news to share with the group here? I got you in the attendance there, Graham. Hitch up and toe. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. I know it's you guys are about 8 hours ahead of us, so enjoying your afternoon on Monday. Hopefully it's going well. New Horizons, congratulations on your 1,000, which I think you got just a couple days ago. I think we're about 12 or 13 away, creeping up on there. Last week we had a tough week. We actually lost 5 subscribers last week and didn't really gain any. I'm not sure what happened last week, but we're coming back up now. No echo for you, but an echo for Meant to Be RVing. Let me make sure that I've got the mic set up correct. It appears so. That all looks good. Okay, let me know if the echo continues. I'll look at something else. So. Hello, Miranda. Justin Christina had the baby. What day did they have the baby on? I didn't see that. I picked the 18th, but I don't think they had it on the 18th. Maybe yesterday, right? The 19th, or this morning, the 20th. Lucky dogs here, Sue. And I think I've got everybody now. All right, so I don't think I have any other announcements. Just hope everybody had a really wonderful weekend. And if you are going to stick around to the end of this session this morning, you'll want to go to this video. I'm posting a link in. This is our contest video for this week. We just went live with the premiere with it last night. It was around our experience at the Tampa RV Super Show. So we checked out a bunch of toy haulers there. So go over and leave a comment there. You don't have to watch it now, of course. We're getting ready to play some trivia, but if you go back and do a full watch later, that would be appreciated. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. I've got your phone number, Tommy. 8675309, right? All right, so we're going to do a few things today. We're going to start off just to wake us up with the punchlines, get us laughing with a couple of punchlines this morning. And then we are going to switch over to some music trivia. For the music trivia today, we are going to do a couple of things. We're going to do some guess the lyric, or actually guess the group and the song for the lyric. So we'll take a correct answer for the song and a correct answer for the band. If you want to do them both, you can, but I'm taking the first one for 10 points each. So if you end up not being first, you won't get 10 points. So taking the first song, or the first one that guesses the song, the first one that guesses the name of the band that recorded that, will get 10 points. And then we'll also do some Mad Gab. So let's get started with our first puzzle. I'll remind you as we get ready to do this that this month our contest prize, top prize, is based on the amount of subs that we pick up for the entire month. We are at 988, 987, something like that. We started at 944, so we're close to $45, getting close to around $45 for the prize so far. We expect that to tick up to be close to somewhere between 70, 80, and 100 for the month. That's usually what we average. So tell your friends about it. Best way to tell your friends about it is go down the bottom and hit share, and share this right out to your Facebook, Twitter, social media, whatever you use where your friends are gathering, and invite them over to play some of our fun games. We're going to get started with Punchline Party. For those of you that don't know how to play Punchline Party, I'm going to share my screen and open up a punchline. Open up actually a joke or a meme, and the punchline is going to be blacked out. And what we're looking for is guesses. This is an easy one to pick up points, because if you're right, you get 20 points. Exactly right, you get 20 points. If you have a creative answer but you're not right, you still get 10 points. So make sure you answer with something creative. You get 10 points. Let me get my screen sharing here for the first one. All right, our first one is: I rear-ended a car this morning. That was the start of a really bad day. The driver got out of the car, and he was a dwarf. He looked up at me and said, "I am not happy." So I said, and that's when the fight started. Good morning, Cindy. Thanks for coming in. Sorry you can't stay, but I know you guys have some things to take care of at the moment. So what we're looking for, I'm going to start that timer about 60 seconds. We're getting some coming in here. Are you grumpy? You must be grumpy. Looking for the punchline. Driver got out of the car, and he was not happy. Oh, so you're grumpy. And I'm not Snow White. You guys are all over this one with the fairy tale story. Give it about 30 more seconds. See some answers coming in here. We got 14 in the room. Thanks for joining this morning. Monday morning, everybody trying to get awake. We're starting it out with some punchlines. Hi, Grumpy. Extra large mocha. I told you, Aaron, we've got some espresso equipment for sale. It'd be perfect. And whatever RV park you're at right now. You just have to get it installed there. You can move it around from RV park to RV park. It could be part of your work camping. It was a short tow truck driver. That one's creative. All right, so let me go ahead and go over. I'll give it another 10 seconds here while I'm going to go over and get the actual unmasked answer, so we'll see it and then start awarding points while I'm doing that. If you haven't entered an answer or a punchline yet, please go ahead and do so. Let me take the lower third off here so that's not in the way. And come back and share this screen. All right, you guys were on the right track. So I said, well, which one are you then? Wasn't happy. Which one are you then? So good job. Let's see what the answers that we had and give out some points here. You must be grumpy. 10 points for Red Tommy. 10 points for Rhonda as well on the same track here. Let me get those points in. Red Tommy's got some points there. Okay, let's see. Amy McFarland, 10 points for Amy. And I'm not Snow White. Lucky dog. And if your first name is not your first name, if your first name is not the name of your channel, if the first name is not the name of your channel, if you type it in the chat so everybody knows your first name, and if you're chatting, they'll know who you're talking with, or you can put a nickname in there if you're not comfortable with the first name. Hi Grumpy from Graham, that's worth 10 points as well. Aaron, with that's a short tow truck driver. Needs to get his fingers working. He said not working this morning, but like me, he types in a lot of mistypes, and you know we can never rely on that spell check. Dwarf meant to be RVing. All right, that's all of them that I saw come in before I got started there. Let's see if we got anybody new came in here. RV Ashes in April. Thanks for coming in. Let me get you down for the attendance, and we're going to switch over to some music stuff. We started off with a punchline to get our blood going and a little bit of laughter. Hopefully that was at least brought a smile or a chuckle to your face. All right, so let me get my first lyric pulled up here. Okay, this first one is going to be, I'm going to read a lyric, and you're going to guess either the song or the group. We're given 10 points for the first correct group answer, 10 points for the first correct song answer. So you can get 20 points, but you got to kind of pick whether you want to take the time to type in both the name and the group, or just type in one of them and try to go for 10 points. All right, so here we go. Load up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. She's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. What song, what group are we looking for? Additional lyrics are I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Anybody getting it yet? It's not Freebird. Hey, Dark Real Action, thanks for coming in. We're looking for people to guess the song and the artist for the lyrics that I'm reading up. And Artist on the Road jumps into the room and gets both of them 20 points. I didn't see anybody else except Freebird come in here. So let me get Artist on the Road and Dark Real Action down for their attendance. Good morning, Gypsy. Dark Real Action. All right, 20 points for Gypsy. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana, and Meant to Be RVing was right behind. All right, a thumbs up if you guys like that part, if that way of doing some music trivia. I thought that was a nice way to mix it up. I've also got some music trivia on musicals. And you are right. It was Seattle band of the 90s. Nirvana is correct, Nelia, but just a little late with the answer. We had a couple ahead of you. Nelia Wall's in the room. That's our friends that we camped with in Texas last year and then again this year in Florida. All right, so let's do another one of those lyric games. Let me get another lyric up here. All right. This one's probably going to be quite a bit easier than the other one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Song and artist. Song and artist. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. I kind of like that game too. We got some comments coming through here. Looks like Nelia's the first with the artist, John Lennon. And then Artist on the Road got the song Imagine. So we've got 10 points for Nelia and 10 points for Nelia. Get those points in, and then we'll move over to a different type of trivia. Good morning, Jerry Holly. Let me get your points in for attending. Happy Monday to you. All right, now next is going to be, we had a bunch of answers coming through here, but they were just a little bit short of the other folks that came in first. Double check on both my screens here. Yep, that's correct. All right, now this music trivia that we're going to do here is, the theme is musicals. So everyone is going to be something to do with a musical, a Hollywood musical. All right, what musical has the song "It's a Hard Knock Life"? It's a hard knock like. It's a hard knock life is the name of the musical. Is that? I need my coffee or tea. All I've got's water. Let me try that again. It's a Hard Knock Life is the name of the song. What's the name of the musical? And it looks like we've got a winner with New Horizons, Susan. Annie is the musical. Good job, Susan. You're on the board with 10 points. In this case, we were only looking for the musical. Not the. This isn't the lyrics game, so only looking for the musical. All right, let's do one more musical, and then we'll switch over to some Mad Gab. And also, I'll also put this out there. If anybody has their headset and they would like to come on and give a shout out to their channel, we'll take a break at 8:30 or so and do that. If you want to do so, just say "let me in" the chat, and get my attention, and I will send you a link so that you can come into the StreamYard here. Make sure you have a headset or a way to keep keep any echo from happening. Hey, Nurse JT, thanks for coming in. Let me get you down. We're just playing a little bit of trivia. Okay. So let's do one more musical. Musical. Here we go. Let's see here. A group of nuns conclude that Maria is not an asset to the abbey. Maria is not an asset to the abbey. In what musical? It had nuns, it had Maria, it had an abbey. What musical are we talking about? You don't have to spell it right. Just what musical are we looking at here? Sister Act was a great guess for nuns, but that's not correct. West Side Story, not correct. Sound of Music is correct. Lucky Dog just beat Nelia and RV Ashes in April to it. So Lucky Dog. Lucky Dog Sue gets the 10 points for that one. Okay, let me getting ready to switch over to Mad Gab. Getting a message here on my phone. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, my for those of you that believe in prayer, so my uncle, my wife's uncle, Uncle Bob, is going in the hospital. He's going to be 90 in December this year, and he's going to the hospital for surgery today. So I think it's today. Is that today, Chris, or is that tomorrow? I don't know if Chris is on here. I thought it was tomorrow. But there's a potential that he won't survive the surgery. We're believing that he will, but if you can pray for our Uncle Bob, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's get going with some Mad Gap. For those of you that don't know how to play, it's pretty easy to pick up on. Actually, it's today. It's today. He just got dropped off now, so definitely lift up some prayers for our Uncle Bob. And his daughter dropped him off, and she can't even go in and see him unless it turns critical because of the quarantine. So he will go back after the surgery to his nursing home, and he'll have to be quarantined there for 14 days. So it's really a tough time for everyone. I mean, Chris wasn't able to fly out there and be with him either. So it's just kind of this is the really negative downside of what's going on right now. Is there's people, I know Jerry Holly experienced this with his wife. He took her to the hospital and he couldn't go in with her, and that's got to be horrible. So for those people that are in that situation, it's they definitely need our thoughts for sure. Okay, so let's play some Mad Gap here. Basically, I'm going to hold up a card. You try to sound out the card and figure out what we're trying to say with the card. We're not going to play any bonus trivia with the cards today, I don't think. We'll just go with 10 points for the correct answer. Now, keep in mind the correct answer on these has to be spelled correctly. So it's the first person through that is spelled correctly gets the 10 points for this. So we'll put this card up now. And we'll watch the comments come in. Hello, Linda Barker. Thanks for coming in. Playing a little bit of Mad Gab right now, and we'll switch back to some music trivia here in just a minute. Actually, it does sound a lot like it's stupid, but that is not correct. It's is correct, but the rest of it is actually two words. It's is correct, but there's two other words. It's not, it's stupid. Anybody figure this one out? Get Linda down in the attendance here. And it looks like Lucky Dogs corrected it to It's Too Bad. Tommy Two-Tone was right after. An Artist on the Road left out 1-0. So Lucky Dog Sue gets the 10 points on that one. Let me get Linda Barker down for attendance. And Lucky Dog for 10 points. Okay, next one coming right up. Go with this. 19 here. I think 20 is our high, so we're almost there. That's awesome. I haven't seen anybody that said let me in, wanting to come in and do a morning interview yet. But if you do, grab your headset, say let me in, and we can do a 5-minute interview with you about your channel. Looking for the next puzzle here on MadGab. Waiting for comments to come through on this one. And I've got a few that came through here. It looks like Artist on the Road was first, Linda Barker was second, Amelia was third. So Artist on the Road gets the points there. Okay, let's do another one. Next puzzle is up. 21. Thank you, folks. 21. If you're not subscribed to our channel, if you can, if you're having fun, you'd like to subscribe and click that notification so you can get notified when we're about to go live. Yeah, Amelia, that's correct. Sometimes there's a delay. It depends on your internet speed. You're first this time, but it's not the correct answer. Not the correct answer. The correct answer was right behind you, National Security from Artist on the Road. Let me make sure it's spelled correctly. And Lucky Dog was just right after that. Yeah, and make sure you click live on the bottom of the screen to make sure you're caught up. National Security. Artist on the Road gets that one. Okay. Do another one here. This one could be fun. Let's see if anybody gets this one. Good morning, Foreverland. Have fun with your downsizing. This is a new channel, guys. Go check them out. They just recently started putting content up. Have a great Monday, guys. If you're able to stick around on one of our later this week trivia sessions, we'd love to see you again. Getting some answers coming in. We've got we do pay per collating and weed duplicating. Neither one of those are correct. We do paper collating. That is the correct statement, but it's not spelled correctly. We do paper collating. Collating is not spelled correctly, so first answer that gets we do paper collating spelled correctly is going to have it. It looks like Lucky Dog has got it. Yeah, that one was it's not often you hear somebody say that phrase, we do paper collating. And Jerry was right behind Lucky Dog. Not a common job these days, probably. Everything being digital now. All right, let's do a couple more Mad Gap here before we switch back to some punchline or music trivia. Yeah, that was good, and I like this one. That should have been the punchlines, right? 10 points for creativity. Let's do another longer one here. Let's see this one. This one's an easier, probably a little bit easier than the other one. Might come to you a little bit quicker. Oh, that's true. It is 4:20. I did not plan that, but bye, Nelia. See you next time. Next puzzle's up. We'll do a punchline after this. Not Jeepers Creepers, no. Getting some coming through here. It looks like Foreverland stuck along long enough to get one. The spelling is right. You guys are in. Well done. Get you down for your points here. Put you guys at 80 points now. Today is Amy's birthday. I think you said that earlier and I missed it when we said happy birthday. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Amy McFarland. Amy sent in some of her. Actually, did you send in some of your crazy things? Actually, I might be getting you confused with someone else. So while I'm on that, I'm going to go ahead and put a banner down here at the bottom because we are actually doing a new game. So we're going to do a new game in May where we're going to bring together a lot of crazy true things about different channels, and we're going to mix them kind of up. We're going to play this game called Facts, Falsies, and Fiction, and basically there'll be one fact for that channel or that person. There'll be two fiction, which mean I made them up completely, and then there'll be two falsies, which they are true, but they're true for another channel. So we're going to start that in May. That'll be our premiere game in May, and we're looking to have a lot of fun with that. What we need you to do is send us some of those crazy facts about yourself, things that people wouldn't believe possibly, to our email. Contact us at pauseeffect.com. That would be very helpful to us. I will also be going and watching videos, and if I see something on one of your videos, I'm going to pick it up and use it anyway. But I really would like to get some directly from you. Okay, let's go ahead and do a punchline. And then once again, if anybody wants to do a quick interview here at 8:30 or so, let me in and we'll do an interview. If not, we'll just keep playing some games. I'm going to have to stop about a quarter till 10 till today to get ready to switch over for a meeting right at the top of the hour. Two falsies. It is funny, isn't it? That's kind of why I named it that. Actually, Tommy, I have to go by what my screen is. So when I look at my screen, let's see here, you're right below them. So I can't, on both of I've got two screens here, and both of my screens, you're right below that person that got it last time. Foreverland RV. And in fact, Foreverland RV, the first time they came in, they were coming in second, thinking they were supposed to be in first. It just kind of depends on the internet. It'll show up first on your screen sometimes, and you aren't quite first. So I have to go by what I see here. I'm working on getting OBS, which is a different share screen, which will actually show my chat on the left-hand side of the screen. So everybody will be able to see what I'm seeing, but StreamYard doesn't allow me to do that. The best thing I could do is take a screenshot and show everybody, but I would have to do that every time. It would really slow the game down. So bear with me on that. Okay, let's do another punchline. And in this one, you don't have to be first. You just have to be either accurate and have the right punchline, you'll get 20 points, or using any answer that you want that you think is creative, you can get 10 points. Yes, actually, Sue, Lucky Dog, I know he uses it. So does Traveling Robert. Those are the two channels that I saw that on. I liked. OBS is a little harder to set up than StreamYard. StreamYard's very easy to use. I've got OBS downloaded, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. So I need to take some time to get that figured out so I can start using OBS. Okay, let's do a punchline. Let me share my screen. What we're looking for is kind of the punchline or the blocked out part here. This is a meme off of Facebook. They say 40 is the new 30 and 50 is the new 40. But all I know is the older I get, the more fill in the blanks. They say 40 is the new 30 and 50 is the new 40. But all I know, the older I get, the more. I'm going to set that timer now and basically start entering your answers. All I know is the older I get, the more wrinkles I get. That's good. This one's good too. Diapers in need. Diapers I need. The more I fall apart, the more tired I am, the more grays I have. Those are all good. The longer my check engine light stays on, the more 8:30 is the new midnight. The more gravity pulls things downward. That's a good one. That's a good one. The more juice that I need. Oh, this is my favorite one so far, I think. This is my favorite punchline. All these are good. All right, about 10 more seconds left, and then we'll switch over. I'm going to go ahead and start to bring up the other one. Hopefully everybody's got their answers in. 9 p.m. is the new midnight. Yep, all good answers coming in. Let me pull up the unmasked one here. Any answers that get in before I'll pull it up, I will count. Timer's going off. Shut that off. Let's come back here and share. More toilet visits. Oh, gosh. Oh, we got some really good ones. All right. Here we go. All right, let me share the screen. Got all the answers in there. The more drinks I need. Okay, that's the last answer before we share the screen here. The more 9 p.m. is the new midnight. I think we had an exact answer, actually. Let's try to find that. The more 9 p.m. is the new midnight. There we go. There we go. Actually, Meant to Be RVing gets 20 points for getting the exact answer. 20 points for Meant to Be RVing. So let me get you guys down. And now let's go up to the top here and get the rest of the people in. Amy gets 10 points. You're up to 40 points, Amy. Lucky dog. 10 points. That's 550 points for Lucky Dog total. Tired I Am. That's 10 more points for Foreverland. Put you guys to 90. Beyond Beauty, 10 points. New Horizons, 10 points. Aaron Jemison, an Artist on the Road, 10 points. Get both of those in here. Aaron's at 300. Artist on the Road, 1,040 points. Rhonda and Jerry both get 10 points. What was everybody's favorite answer there? Anybody like anybody else's more than the traditional punchline? Naps I Need, RV Ashes in April. I think mine was the more Prune Juice I Need. That one was really good. This one's pretty good too, but that was your second answer, so. Toilet Visits, that's good too. Hitch Up and Toe, you get 10 points. You guys are on the board. And then I think our last one was let me see. I think that was it. The More Drinks I Need. Yep, that was the last one. All right. And I'm glad it was funny. That's the intention, to have some funny punchlines, and sometimes the punchlines that are created are better than the original ones. So thanks everybody for playing and having creative answers there. All right, let me get rid of that one, and we are going to switch back to some music trivia. All right, we're going to do lyrics again. Okay, and remember, on lyrics, you don't have to spell the name right or the song right, as long as I know what you're trying to say. What we're looking for is the correct song and the correct artist. You get 10 points for each if you're the first one that comes through with each one. So possible 20 points, but you have to make a decision on whether you're going to go for both or whether you're just going to put in one answer. All right, let me find the lyrics here. You say one love, one life. It's one need in the night. One love, get to share it. Leaves you, darling, if you don't care for it. Some more lyrics there. Have you come for the forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Let's see, we're getting some answers coming through here. And Artist on the Road is first, and put both of them in. It gets 20 points. One Love was a good answer. Graham had the right band, but was just a little bit behind. Sorry, I need to take a drink of water here. Hold on a second. Artist on the Road was our correct answer for 20 points. Okay, let's do a musical, and then I'll switch back to another lyric. In which 1961 movie did Riff lead the Jets? In which 1961 movie did Riff lead the Jets? It was also a holiday musical, or a Hollywood musical. Let me check both screens here. Got Lucky Dog on one screen, And Lucky Dog on the other screen. West Side Story. West Side Story is the correct answer. And that goes to Lucky Dog. Okay, the next is going to be a lyric. I'm going to get the lyrics in here. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said I don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one. Lucky Dog, you're up to 560 points. Let's see if we're getting any answers here. I don't see anything yet. Let me pick a few more lyrics to read. Who will dance on the floor in the round? She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor on the round. People always told me, be careful of what you do and don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Yep. Artist on the Road, just right in front of Foreverland. Artist on the Road, right in front of Foreverland. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Never really heard him called Mike Jackson, but I knew who you were talking about, and we said no problem with spelling here as long as I know what you're talking about. All right, let's do another musical. Let me get those points in for Artist on the Road. The Trolley Song comes from which MGM musical? The Trolley Song comes from which MGM musical? The Trolley Song comes from which MGM musical? North Star Great Danes, thanks for coming in. Cats is not correct. Chicago is not correct. Hello Dolly is not correct. I'll give it a few more seconds here, and then I might have to give a hint. The Trolley Song comes from which musical? And there we go. Rest on the Road gets it. She wasn't fast that time, but she got the correct answer. Captain Jack says, just give all the points to Artist on the Road. Yeah, she is leading. She is definitely leading. Meet me in St. Louis. I picked that one because right now we're in St. Louis. That was going to be my next hint, but we got it before the hint. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes here before we're going to do the drawing. So let me put in a link here just to make sure that everybody has left a comment. So if you have not left a comment, you've got about 5 minutes to go leave a comment on that video. All comments are an entry. So if you leave more than one comment, you have multiple entries. Let me get Captain Jack down for his attendance as well as North Star Great Danes. And then we will switch and play Mad Gab for a few minutes here. Oh, that's interesting. There you go. Judy Garland was the one that sang that, of course. And she was, if I remember correctly, I think she was from this area, maybe. Did that video comment not? There it is. Okay, yeah, I put it in there. So just leave a comment on the video that I linked You're going to want to go to that video, leave a comment, and come right back over here to keep playing some trivia. Then later, go back and watch that video in full, please. Let's see here. I need to get North Star Great Danes in here. And then we will play a few games of Mad Gab. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple more games of Mad Gab. Ah, she was from Minnesota. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking she was from St. Louis. That must have been somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody else is from St. Louis. Here's a good one. Doing a little bit tougher ones today. Making people think. Thanks, Amy, for the love on our latest video. It just came out yesterday. It was on the Tampa RV show. Yes, I knew that. What part of St. Louis do you live in? Beyond Beauty. We're in South City. Ladies Home Journal. Ladies Home Journal. Let me check both screens here. Both RV Ashes in April and Artists on the Road. Got it. Artists on the Road. Okay, so let's see here. We've got a few minutes left. I think what I'm going to do, instead of playing another Mad Gab, I'm going to give everybody a sneak peek and ask for people to really send in some fun things about themselves. So I'm going to put this banner up here again. We're going to have a new game in May. Beyond Beauty is just South St. Louis. Probably not too far from us. We're in South City. Okay, we have a new game for May, and we're looking for people to send us their crazy fun things. And so I think this one will take out that time factor because we're not going to we're not going to take just the first answer. We're going to take any right answers. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this up and show you kind of a game. We'll go ahead and play a game now. We'll go ahead and play one of these and see if everybody likes it. But hopefully that'll also encourage you to email us something crazy about yourself that we can use it. Let me go find one of these to use. 1 second here. Okay, let me get it up here. Share on the screen. Okay. So let me share this one on the screen. Make sure I do this right. I think this is right. Let's see. That should be right. Okay. So, Artist on the Road sent some of these. Holy cow, I just saw something in the comments here. 35 grandchildren. Oh, you sent that. Okay, I'm going to put that down. So next time we play this, you might see Foreverland. 35 grandchildren. Wow, we've got 7, and I thought that was light. Just making a note of that. And you can send others to my email if you would like. Let me take that one down. Okay, so what we're looking for here, we're going to give about 90 seconds. So this is facts, falsies, and fiction. And this is about Artist on the Road Gypsy. She's in the room, so you cannot answer this. You cannot get this one right. So this is one where Artist on the Road can't get it right. Whether she's first or right, you can't get it. We're going to make this worth 20 points tonight since it's our first time playing, or today, this morning. So there's 2 of these are false, but they're correct for another one of our stations. 2 of these are completely fiction, something I made up, and 1 of them is true. So I'm going to give 60 seconds. You put in only 1 answer. I'm only taking your first answer. And after that, we will reveal which one is true. And no texting Artist on the Road to try to get her to tell you. Definitely Aaron. Aaron's our moderator. Thanks to our moderators. Any of our moderators. I think that's the only one in the room today, but if you want to put a link to your channel, feel free to do so as well. Okay, let's get those answers in. We'll give it about 30 more seconds here. Everybody get the answers in. We're just looking for the factual answer, Hey, Castle Hives, thanks for coming in. You're at the last few seconds of our last game before we do our drawing. So 2 things that you want to do. First of all, we need people to leave comments on this link that I'm putting in. Every comment is an entry into the drawing for $10 that we're going to do here in just a couple moments. But right now we're looking for which item here is a fact for Artist on the Road. I've got Castle Hive's attendance down. Let me take that comment off. We'll give it just a few more seconds here. We've got 16 people in the room. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 answers. We've only got 7 answers in. 16 people in the room, 7 answers. We'll give it another 10 or 15 seconds here, and we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. Yep, that's correct. Only the mods can add links. So Aaron's our only moderator that's in here right now. He can add a link to his own channel. As we grow, I might add some other moderators. So if you're interested in being a moderator, you can email me and let me know as well. Okay, it looks like that's all the guesses we're going to get in. So let's go ahead and reveal the answer here. So once I reveal the answer, we won't take any additional answers. Anybody need more time? It's about time now. Hey, thanks for coming in. We're looking for a factual answer here on Gypsy. I'm about ready to reveal which one is correct. Let me get It's About Time now in, and once I get them in, I'm going to jump over here and finish this game off. You're down for your attendance, which is worth a point. Awesome. Beyond Beauty comes in with Visited Turkey. Graham says 4. Okay, those are the last ones that I see. Okay, It's About Time now gets in before the buzzer. Okay, let's go ahead and go reveal the correct answer here. There we go. Has visited Turkey a dozen times. Has visited Turkey a dozen times. So let me go back up to the top. Or let's go from the bottom up. Meant to be RV. I ate turkey. That wasn't one of the answers. And of course, Gypsy would not, because she's allergic to turkey. No, that was fiction. She's not allergic to turkey. All right, 3. Meant to be RVing gets 20 points. So let me get those points down. 3 is the correct answer. You guys have 90 points now. Has visited Turkey from It's About Time now. We'll take that as a number, as a correct answer. So It's About Time now gets 20 points on the board. Beyond Beauty, 20 points on the board. That puts you up to 40 points. Graham was number 4, caught a wounded turkey vulture and nursed it back to help. That is false. That was actually a different Gypsy. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, who wasn't in the room today, but remember that. So when that comes up, you will know the answer when we play this game next month. Let's go on up here and see the next answer here. We have Captain Jack Scamper that also thought it was number 4, which is one of our falsies. Lucky Dog was correct with 3. 20 points for Lucky Dog. That brings you to 5 80. And while I'm going through the answers here, if you like that game, on a scale of 1 to 5, give me that amount of thumbs up, 5 being the best. RV Ashes in April. Once had a pet turkey. Completely false. I made that up, as well as has allergic reaction to turkey. Foreverland. Caught a wounded turkey. Vulture. That was a popular one. Linda Barker also says it, but remember, it's Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Number 5, another falsie. Flew through Turkey on the way to Israel. That was me. I did that. And then Amy was correct with number 3 as well. So good job, Amy. 20 points for you as well. Now, make sure you've entered that comment on this video. I'm going to switch over to do that drawing here in just a second. All right, thank you for the thumbs up. I like that one too. I think that's going to be a really fun game. I've got another one planned as well called Trivia Bingo, which then it takes that quick time element out of it, which seems to be causing a lot of people some challenges because of their internet. I want to take that out of play. Excuse me. So you totally do numbers 1 and 4. Yeah, have a pet turkey and nurse a vulture back. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so let's see here. Let me pull up the YouTube comment generator here. See if it's gonna work, or I need to refresh it. Yep, gotta open it up again. Let me get this thing refreshed so we can start it out here. Okay, there's 28 comments. Let me share my screen now so that we can do this. Okay, everybody should be seeing we've got 28 comments here. Came in from that latest video. Drum roll, please. I think Aaron asked for the drum roll, so hopefully everybody's drumming. Hey, Bob, you came in just in time for the drawing. And we're going to click on go here in just a second and see who the winner is. Ready? Let's do it. J. Charles Outdoors. I don't think they're here, and you do have to be present to win. I haven't seen them. Anybody see if J. Charles is here? I haven't seen them the whole time, so I think we're going to be drawing another one. I think he commented last night. He was there during the live premiere. So let's draw another one. Let's pick another winner. So we need a second drum roll. Louder this time. We ready? Let's do it. Linda Barker. Linda Barker, are you still here? She was here earlier. I saw her not too long ago. She answered the last thing. So are you still here, Linda? Linda Barker. Linda Barker, are you still here? Announce yourself. There she is. I see her in chat. So Linda, I just posted my my email address. Contact us at pawzeffect.com. PAWZEFFECT. Make sure you get that Z right. So send us an email so that we'll have your email address and we can send you a Amazon gift card. And take the time to tell us something crazy about yourself so we can add you to that game as well. So before we log off here, let me check to see who else is live right now. If anybody in the room knows somebody that's live, let me know and I'll go search them out and we can go over and raid their channel real quick. Let me try to find them out here. I don't see anybody live on my side. Does anybody else have a live that they're aware of? If not, we're going to call this a day. We will be back on Wednesday. Right now, our lineup for April, which we're going to be changing this for May, is Monday mornings, Wednesday evenings, and Friday evenings. We're probably just going to go to Monday mornings and Wednesday evenings, or one evening. I'm not sure if it's going to be Wednesday. It may be a different day of the week. But we're going to do one longer session for the games and not do a Friday session. Let's see what we got here. Ulner Carr is doing. Do you have their link, Bob? I think you are a moderator. If you can grab their link, let me go see. Let me go try to find them. I thought I was subscribed to them. Ulner Lawn Care. Ah, it was not. Let me. Okay, I've got their link. All right, everybody. When you go over to Ulner, I'm going to put a link in. Head over to that link there. Both Bob and myself put in pause and effect rate. And everybody have a great Monday. We will see you next time.